Wellness Rhythm Show. Find your rhythm. Live your wellness.
Y'all, let me tell you about the most humbling moment I had last month. I was at my kid's school fair, and there was this little grip strength game where you squeeze a handle and it shows your score. I figured, hey, I do yoga, I carry groceries, I'm fine. I was not fine.
Huh. And you know what's almost unsettling about that? That little game is essentially measuring one of the strongest predictors of how long you're going to live. Not a joke. Not wellness hype. Actual science.
Which is wild, right? Like, we obsess over cardio, we count steps, we track sleep. And then along comes this one simple measurement that says, hold on, grip strength might be telling us more than all of that.
Right, so today we are unpacking grip strength. What it actually measures, why researchers keep finding it linked to longevity, and most importantly, what you can do about it starting today, whether you're 32 or 72.
So let's start at the beginning, because when I first heard grip strength predicts lifespan, I genuinely thought someone was pulling my leg. Like, how does squeezing a thing tell you anything about your heart?
Right, here's what I've learned. Grip strength is not just about your hand. It's a proxy measurement for overall skeletal muscle mass and neuromuscular function throughout your entire body. When researchers measure grip, they're essentially getting a window into your systemic muscle health.
So it's like your hand is the spokesperson for the rest of your body.
Exactly that. And the research backing this up is substantial. A landmark study published in The Lancet in 2015, the PURE study, followed nearly 140,000 people across 17 countries. They found that every 5 kilogram decrease in grip strength was associated with a 16% higher risk of death from any cause.
That number stopped me cold when I read it. 16% from any cause.
Cardiovascular disease, respiratory illness, even cancer outcomes. The associations held across all of them. The lead researcher was Dr. Darrell Leong at McMaster University, and the team was genuinely surprised by how robust the correlation was.
And here's the thing, though. This isn't just one study floating around. The evidence has really piled up over the years, right?
Correct. A 2018 meta-analysis published in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle, which is quite the name for a journal, reviewed data from over 2 million participants. The conclusion was consistent. Low grip strength was significantly associated with higher all-cause mortality, cardiovascular disease, and functional decline in older adults.
Okay, so let's make sure people understand what they're actually measuring here. Because functional decline is one of those phrases that sounds abstract until it's your parent who can't open a jar.
Brilliant point, Emma. Functional decline means losing the ability to do ordinary daily tasks. Getting up from a chair, carrying groceries, climbing stairs. And grip strength declines tend to show up before those bigger losses, which is why it's such a useful early warning signal.
So it's almost like a check engine light. Your grip weakens and your body is saying, hey, we need to pay attention here.
I think that's exactly the right framing. And this matters enormously for our audience, because muscle mass naturally begins declining in your 30s, a process called sarcopenia, and it accelerates after 50 if you're not actively working against it.
Okay, real talk. I'm 38 and I felt that. Because I thought sarcopenia was something that happened to other people, older people. But it starts now.
It does. And the good news, which we'll get to, is that it's remarkably responsive to intervention at almost any age. But first, let's talk about the actual test, because people should know what we're working with.
Yes, please, because not everyone has a device called a hand dynamometer just sitting around.
So the clinical standard is a handheld dynamometer. The American Society of Hand Therapists and organizations like the British Geriatric Society use these for formal assessments. But the rough general benchmarks are, for men under 40, you'd want to see around 44 to 50 kilograms of force. Women under 40, roughly 25 to 32 kilograms.
And those numbers drop a bit as we age, which is normal. But the key is knowing where you stand relative to healthy ranges for your age group.
Right. Your GP or a physiotherapist can do a proper assessment. But even informal testing, the kind of squeeze the handle games Emma encountered, gives you a directional sense.
And if you're listening and thinking, okay, I want to actually track this, there are inexpensive dynamometers on Amazon for around $20 to $30. Not clinical grade, but enough to track your own progress over time.
That's actually what I did. Bought one, tested myself, was quietly mortified, and then got to work. So you're in good company, Emma.
Ha! I love that we've both had humbling grip moments. Okay, this feels like a good moment to say if this episode is landing for you, please like and subscribe to the Wellness Rhythm Show. It genuinely helps us reach more people who need this kind of practical, real talk wellness content.
Truly appreciated. Now let's dig into what actually improves grip strength, because this is where it gets interesting and accessible.
I expected the answer to be like, go lift heavy things. Which, fair, but it's more nuanced than that, isn't it?
It is. Resistance training is the primary driver, yes. Research from Dr. Stuart Phillips at McMaster University shows that progressive resistance training, meaning you gradually increase the challenge over time, is the most effective intervention for building and preserving muscle at any age.
And I want to flag something for people in the sandwich generation, like me, who are thinking, I barely have time to breathe, let alone go to a gym, because the research on minimum effective doses is actually encouraging.
Genuinely encouraging. A 2022 study in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that even 2 resistance training sessions per week produce significant improvements in muscle strength and function in adults over 50. Not 5 days, 2.
Okay, but here's where I want to push back a little, because I've tried to do just 2 sessions a week before, and then life happens and it becomes 0 sessions.
Fair. And I think this is where the research on habit anchoring, work from Dr. B.J. Fogg at Stanford, becomes relevant. The recommendation is not to create a new complicated routine. It's to attach strength work to something you already do.
Like, I now do a set of dead hangs and some wrist extensions right before my morning coffee. It takes 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And my grip score has actually gone up measurably in 6 weeks.
And dead hangs, for listeners unfamiliar, simply mean hanging from a bar, like a pull-up bar, without doing the pull-up. Just holding your body weight. It's remarkably effective for grip and shoulder health.
You can get a door frame pull-up bar for around $25, 0 gym required. And I know for some of our listeners, especially those managing joint issues or coming back from injury, even that might need modification.
Which is an important caveat. For anyone with existing wrist, shoulder, or hand conditions, please consult a physiotherapist before adding load. The goal here is progress, not pain.
Here's the thing though. Grip strength work doesn't all have to be equipment-based. Carrying heavy grocery bags, using a stress ball, even cooking with cast iron pans, these all contribute.
There's actually a concept researchers call incidental strength loading, which is basically the accumulated effect of your daily physical interactions. People who do manual work or cook from scratch tend to score higher on grip assessments on average.
Which is a small vindication for everyone who's been stirring sourdough by hand.
Quite. Now, I do want to address the skepticism angle, because some listeners might be thinking, this all sounds a bit too neat, like one measurement to rule them all.
Yeah, I had that reaction too, honestly. Like, is this correlation being oversold?
It's a fair challenge. Grip strength is a correlational marker, not a direct cause of longevity. It's possible that people who are generally healthier, who exercise more, eat better, sleep adequately, simply also have stronger grips as a byproduct.
So it might be a symptom of overall health rather than a cause of it.
Exactly the nuance. The researchers, including Dr. Leong's team, acknowledge this. But the reason grip strength is so useful clinically is that it's a fast, inexpensive, reliable signal. Even if it's capturing overall health rather than driving it, acting on that signal still leads to better outcomes.
So even if the grip strength itself isn't magic, the behaviors that improve it, resistance training, active living, proper nutrition, those are the real medicine.
And there's the practical takeaway, wrapped up nicely.
Okay, if you take one thing from today, let it be this. Grip strength is not about having a strong handshake at a job interview. It's a window into your overall muscle health. And your muscle health is one of the most powerful levers you have for a longer, more functional life.
Right. 2 sessions of resistance training per week, even simple exercises like dead hangs or farmer's carries, done consistently over months, can genuinely shift this. The research supports it. The bar is lower than people think. And starting in your 30s or 40s puts you in a significantly better position at 60 or 70.
Y'all, we are rooting for every single one of you. Whether you're managing toddlers, aging parents, a demanding career, or all 3 at once, small, consistent actions in the direction of your health do add up. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start.
And perhaps start by embarrassing yourself at a school fair grip machine. Apparently that works too.
The show is part of the VoxCrea.AI system. If you want a show like this for your organization without building it yourself,
go to VoxCrea.AI and request a sample episode.